Hello everyone, thank you for joining me for your collective reading. This reading will be for the next 30 days, the upcoming 30 days. Spirit guides, okay. Seeing a butterfly, metamorphosis, transformation, love, peace, beauty, tranquility. But butterflies are usually symbols of metamorphosis and transformation. There could be a cycle ending. Some of you guys are coming out of a period of hibernation, a period of introspection and reflection. You could have been in solitude and hermit mode for quite a while, collective. And you are transforming, or you are beginning a new journey or a new cycle. Spirit guides, I need some insight for the collective, please. Some insight for the collective for the next 30 days. Important messages for the collective. What messages do they need to hear at this time? 30 days for the collective. Two of Fire. This is a giraffe, okay? And giraffes have the ability to see things from a higher perspective. The Two of Fire is representing the Two of Wands. This is representing two opportunities, two choices. There's like a lamp post here. Some of you guys have gone through a period of reflection and review and isolation and healing. And now you have some sense of enlightenment or awareness about how to proceed in a situation. Messenger of Earth. This is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm sensing spiritual elevation or ascension here. Feeling more grounded, more connected to spirit, or more connected to yourself. This is the Call card. Following your calling. This is Judgment. You're following your calling. Okay, so here's what I sense is happening for you guys. You were in a cocoon. You were not sure about how to proceed in your life or in a situation. You spent a lot of time alone, figuring things out, learning about yourself, reading, studying, developing your intuition. And now you're emerging from this cocoon because you are aware of your mission and purpose now. There's a calling here. This could be, okay, some of you guys could be starting a new business based on what you have learned while you were healing from whatever situation put you in a cocoon in the first place. You're able to see things from a higher perspective, and now you can help other people with the insights that you've gained during this period of healing, reflection, evolution, growth, maturation. You're answering the call. You're prepared now. You had to spend some time alone. You were kind of on some sort of timeout period, and your calling may be to share this message with the collective, the message of whatever you learned while you were in that cocoon stage. And that cocoon stage gave you a higher perspective or understanding about life, the world, relationships, yourself, spirituality. We'll see. Spirit guides, I need some more insight for the collective for the next 30 days. More insight for the collective for the next 30 days, please. They're answering some sort of call. You don't really have a choice in the matter. So you had to be put on some sort of time out to get prepared for this mission. There's a mission that you are now aware that you have to accomplish. You're starting from scratch. You're starting from the beginning. The Page of Pentacles and the Two of Fire. You could have lost everything or had to reset your whole life in order to hear the call. So you could have been like distracted by relationships, career situations, family situations, life in general, and you were put on time out. You could have lost everything or lost a whole lot in a short period of time. And because of that, you sort of you became a recluse, or you isolated yourself from people or society to just like try to figure things out. You're now aware of what you have to do and why this all happened. And you're turning it into a business, a project, a creative endeavor. You're building something from whatever knowledge you have attained while you were in this space of trying to figure things out, healing, understanding yourself, reflecting about your childhood, dealing with generational trauma. You're prepared now to step forward and answer the call, the Emperor. Three of Swords, yeah. So this reawakening, or this awakening, could have been instigated by the end of a relationship with an Emperor. Fool card, yeah. Three of Swords and the Strength card. Page of Swords, right. So this situation where an Emperor rejected you, or you had a falling out with someone, it has caused you to heal some deep trauma or wounds within yourself that was preventing you from answering the call or your calling. So this person was a catalyst for you. They weren't meant to stay in your life. This could have been a soulmate catalyst. And when that relationship ended, it kind of forced you to understand yourself better and understand why this person didn't want you, or why you were attracted to this person in the first place. Like, whatever this situation was led to a huge reawakening within you. So now you're more in alignment with your calling due to this disappointment in this relationship. And that's a good thing. So yeah, this Emperor person who hurt you has helped you to transform into who you were meant to be in the first place. So you were attracted to this person because they were supposed to catalyze this process of you answering your call or becoming who you are meant to be. You may have been distracted by petty things. Again, relationships, feelings, career, social status, but you weren't answering your call. You were using relationships to distract yourself, or to prevent or to avoid the responsibility of answering the call. The universe took all this stuff from you, this person, this career path, this money, whatever, to force you to sit down and see things from a higher perspective. This person is barefooted or barefoot with, little to no clothing. They don't have much. They've lost a lot. An emperor may have inspired you to become an empress, but not for the sake of being with this person, but for the sake of answering the call for your life. This person would have been a distraction for you, but you had to, you had to make a connection with them to force you to see that. So once the situation ended, you were able to learn about yourself, do some research, do some, soul healing. You're dealing with generational karma, generational trauma. You dealt with all that, and now you're a stronger person. You're more resilient. And you're ready to answer the call. You're starting from the beginning. You're starting from scratch with almost nothing. All you have is your wisdom and your experience. And your intuitive understanding of where you're supposed to go. So you're on the right path now. You were on the wrong path. That's why the Three of Swords popped up. I'm going to get some clarifiers for the Emperor and the Fool card, please. Some of you are healing your solar plexus or your sacral chakra. The Two of Wands again. There's two different paths. You were on the wrong path. You're now on the right path. You're now aware. Two of Swords. Yeah, you're aware of what needs to be done. Just so you know, this situation was a distraction. You guys were avoiding your life path, your purpose, by dealing with these relationships to fill in the blanks or fill in the empty spaces or fill in time or just waste time or something. You may not have known what to do, Two of Swords, because there was nobody to show you what you needed to do or tell you what your path was, or there were no guideposts, there was no guidance. This person had to come into your life to initiate this process of your healing so that you could get on the right track. The Two of Wands twice. So now you're aware of what you need to do. You're putting down this wand that was, a wasteful relationship, the wrong career path, just BS, time-wasting activities, going around in circles, not feeling fulfilled. It didn't matter who you dated or how many people you entertained, you were always feeling unfulfilled because this was not your path. You're meant to be doing something else. A relationship is too small for you. Too small. You have too much to do. Your calling is larger than whatever this situation would have been for you. Even though this man's an emperor, you were attracted to him because he was an emperor, because he had status and power, and you didn't have that for yourself. So you were looking to this person to validate you because they had that power and status that you wanted, but you weren't going to get it from them. You were going to get it from answering your calling or aligning with your life purpose. And this person was sent to you to show you that you weren't here for them, or they weren't here for you to, get married to and have a family. That would have been too small for you, way too small. Your life is much bigger. Your purpose is much bigger. You're figuring that out now within the next 30 days, collective. You're becoming aware of who you are and what you're meant to do. The moon card, and distractions. The moon and the chariot are ruled by Cancer. Distracted by illusions and emotions and feelings. Your feelings are too much. They're not relevant. I didn't say your intuition, I said your feelings. Feelings of like longing and love and lust and loss and, just your emotions were doing too much. If you notice here, we have the Two of Fire, the Calling card, which is like judgment. That's like Jupiter energy, or even Saturn energy. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, Earth energy. We don't have a lot of water here. So we have the Moon card and the Chariot clarifying the Three of Swords and the Page of Swords. This delusional space you were in, right? Chasing after ideals or ideas or fantasies or illusions or relationships and feelings. Like you were using your feelings to avoid dealing with your calling or your purpose. So your feelings were there to fill up the emptiness within you because you weren't aligning with your path, your North Node or your Midheaven even. You were stuck on the South Node, which could be in the 5th house or the 7th house. I'm not sure. But yeah, you were feeling lonely and like worthless. And so you thought that if you got with this man or this woman, or if you got this opportunity, it would fill that void of not having a sense of purpose or value outside of a relationship. And that was the wrong way to go about it. So you were, I guess, introduced to this emperor by the universe to put you on that right track. And it was painful because they rejected you for whatever reason. They could have rejected you because you weren't their type, or I don't know, they had somebody else they were dealing with, and that rejection led to some sort of awakening within you that is putting you on the right track or the right path for your soul's purpose. Whatever you were going after or moving towards was way too small for you. And you deluded yourself by thinking that, well, because he's popular or because they got status or because this represents something big to other people, it must be valuable, and it's not. Whatever you were chasing after or looking for was a delusion. It wasn't real. It wasn't going to give you real fulfillment or real sense of accomplishment or value. Clarify the Strength card. You wanted this person to validate you in ways that they could not. You're only going to be validated by your calling, by answering the call. And you see that now. But you had to be stripped of everything, because some of you guys are really stubborn. You had to be stripped of everything. Stripped of everything you knew, you felt, you thought, you wanted. Beliefs, attitudes, idea. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings. New seeds, planting seeds for new opportunities, new experiences. King of Wands, something better is coming towards you. Something better. This is Leo energy. I mentioned the South Node being in Leo. You could have the North Node Leo also, or the Midheaven Leo, or some significant Leo placements in your chart, or some 5th house placements in your chart. The King of Wands is Leo energy. We have the Strength card also with Leo and the lines in the background. It's like you have something better coming. You have something better coming towards you once you align with this path. I mentioned your solar plexus as well, which is not the heart chakra, but solar plexus is like it's red and yellow energy. The heart chakra is green, but the solar plexus is red and orange. The Knight of Wands. This is like self-confidence, creativity, loving yourself, reawakening your inner child, your innocence, your zest for life. You notice that the Emperor and the King of Wands have the same color. This is like a false twin. You fell for a false twin or a soulmate that you thought was a twin flame, or you thought was your happily ever after, and it wasn't them. It was someone else that you're going towards. But you'll only be able to connect with them once you do what you're supposed to do and answer the call. You're going to meet them on the way, or you're going to meet them at the destination. So you could be getting prepared to meet this Knight of Wands person. Sorry, you're getting prepared to meet this King of Wands person. So we went from the Emperor, who was the Knight of Wands, a player, to the King of Wands, someone who's more serious. This Emperor was not treating you like an empress. They were playing with you. Now this could be you. You could have been a Knight of Wands. Someone who's immature, restless, wanderlust, not consistent, not serious about anything. And you've elevated and became more consistent, persistent, more mature, more resourceful, more successful, more confident, whatever. But there's like a graduation here to go from Knight to King. Either the King is the person you're approaching or you're meeting, or you're becoming the King of Wands yourself. Collective. So this is a great reading. You are stepping away from delusions and fantasies and emotions. Your emotions are doing too much. You got to calm your moon down. You could have a moon in Cancer, or a moon aspecting the nodes, or Neptune, or in conjunction to maybe Jupiter. Your moon could be debilitated, too strong. Your emotions are too powerful. And you believe your fantasies, your illusions, you believe your feelings, not your intuition, your feelings. So I like this person, so I'm in love with them, and you don't even know them, and you're getting like swept away by emotions. They're clouding your judgment. They're clouding your judgment. They're preventing you from answering the call. Your feelings towards these people who are too small for you. I'm not saying they're bad people or they're irrelevant, but whatever you wanted with them was too small for your life purpose. Your mission is a lot more significant. It may help a lot more people. Spirit guides, I need some more insight as it pertains to the collective for this 30 days message. When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Fifth house energy, joy. Yellow card, solar plexus, sacral chakra, orange and yellows. There's something going on with your fifth house collective. Leo energy, fifth. Well, I don't know where your fifth house is. Saturn's in Pisces right now. You could have a Scorpio, someone ascendant sign. Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. Today's soul action, make somebody laugh today. So you need to reconnect with your inner child. You could have been depressed for quite a while with this moon card. So because you weren't happy within yourself and you didn't have any inner joy, you were seeking that in relationships. And those relationships did not work out. They wouldn't work out because you were trying to externalize your healing, or you were trying to... you were externalizing the process of healing. You were looking to other people to validate you so you can feel better about yourself. And that wasn't going to work. Not for what you have to do. You need to be on your P's and Q's, on top of your game, and like at your best in order to accomplish this goal or to answer this call. I'm going to find out what this call is about, but... How can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life. Self-love, 5th house. So instead of you looking to the Emperor or somebody else to give you that love you're looking for, you have to give it to yourself so that you can answer the call. So you didn't love yourself enough to live in your truth or your purpose. You were looking to a man or a relationship or a career to give you that validation that you weren't giving yourself. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. The Moon card. If all these feelings for other people, but you don't have any for yourself, or you don't love yourself. You love this person more than you loved yourself. That's why they rejected you. They sensed it. They felt it. They saw it. That's why this situation hurt you so badly, because you were looking for their approval and their acceptance. You wanted them to love you. You were giving them love so that they can love you back. If I love you, then you have no choice but to love me. They didn't fall for that. They're the Emperor. They love themselves more than you could ever love them. You could not give them anything they couldn't give themselves. So they didn't need you for that. You couldn't, and you didn't have anything else to offer but that. To be honest. They had everything they needed. They didn't need you for that. Choose one self-care action to do today. 1. Set stronger boundaries. 2. Meditate and listen with your heart. The heart chakra is being activated again. 3. Speak to yourself with compassion. 4. Focus on your strengths. The Strength card is here. You guys got to resist the temptation to run away from this responsibility because it's too hard or it's too big or you don't know how to proceed. The universe will show you the way. It will give you guideposts along the way. As long as you know what your purpose is, or as long as you are receptive to the information and you want to go on this path for the right reasons, you will receive the resources and the knowledge that you need to move forward in this direction. Number 5, say no to something that isn't a soul yes. Number 6, say yes to something you're afraid of. And you could be afraid of answering the call, collective, because you don't love yourself. You're like, well, I'm not good enough for this. I'm not good enough for this. There's a lack of self-love here. And this Emperor showed you that. Number 7, let go of what you cannot control. And you try to control this person, this Emperor, with your feelings. If I love you, then you're supposed to do what I say. You're supposed to love me back. You're supposed to love me more than I love myself. And they didn't do that. They didn't play that game with you. They were already the Emperor. Number 8, stay far away from drama and negativity. Number 9, ask for help and allow it. The universe is willing to help you on this journey because they know you don't have a lot right now. They know that you're struggling. You could be lost. You could be confused. You could be insecure, but they're going to help you. You're going to get help if you ask for it. If you want it. But you need to use it for the right reasons. Don't ask for help to get this man back or this old job back or your old life back. That situation is done. I mentioned the butterfly in the beginning, a metamorphosis. That old situation is over with. Don't ask for that back because you're not going to get it. Not the way you want it anyway. Number 3, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Gratitude is important. And you may be lacking gratitude because you've had a hard time of it. You've gone through a lot of stress and trauma. Interesting, I didn't even see this card. Am I afraid to be seen? Some of you guys could be afraid to be seen. The calling, maybe you becoming famous or you becoming popular or you getting yourself out there, becoming well known. The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You are made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There's no more shame. There's only truth. Live naked and free. You're hiding yourself behind these relationships or this job or this career or this other mundane, petty stuff that has nothing to do with your calling. These are distractions you're using to avoid the responsibility of doing what you're supposed to do. And you're going to be punished for that if you keep going in the wrong direction. You're going to keep getting disappointed, keep losing these opportunities, keep being blocked. What parts of you do you hide? What parts of me do I hide so I can be socially accepted and fit in? Aquarius, Leo energy. Am I being authentic? King of Wands, Leo energy. Strength card, Leo energy. Do I allow myself to be all of me? What do I need to feel safe so I can be safe? What do I need to feel so I can be safe to be seen? So there are feelings involved here. These relationships you were pursuing, or this career you was pursuing, or this whatever path you were on that wasn't right for you, it felt safe because it was familiar. It was, I don't know, it was easily identifiable. It was accessible. It was attractive. It was lucrative. And you wanted these situations to give you validation. And if you would have got with this emperor, you would have not been fulfilled or happy. You would have been miserable with this person. Okay. Get another card, Sufi Wisdom, and I'll do one more after that. Spirit guides, I need some more insight for the collective, please, as it pertains to this message. More insight for the collective. Open mind. Replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. Butterfly. Metamorphosis. The calling. The Fool card. The Strength card. Ace of Pentacles. You're starting from the beginning. Not the beginning. You're starting with, with everything you need, but not as much as you'd like. You've had to lose a lot, or be stripped of a lot, because the things that you were holding on to was giving you a false sense of validation and security that you were not supposed to have, because you weren't doing what you're supposed to do, which is answering your calling. Okay, I'm gonna find out what the calling is associated with at the end. Let me get one more. All right, Spirit guys, I need a message for the collective for the next 30 days. More information for the collective, please. More insight for the collective. What else do they need to know or become aware of? Wow. Wizard of Awareness. This is number 3. I was looking at the 3 of Wands. He's holding a wand in his hand. I'll read that one. Seems like more wanted to come out. And then we have intention, number 22. An egg. An owl holding an egg on top of a pedestal. Eggs represent wombs, ideas, worlds, new beginnings, new life, a gestation period. Wizard of, let me get one more because there's a lot of information that came out. One more card for the collective, please. Okay, I knew one more wanted to come out. Bone collector in reverse. Here we go. Let's read the Wizard of Awareness, number 3 first. That's Jupiter energy. Your soul knows best. Be still and observe. And you've been doing that while you were healing from this disappointment. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you too. If you struggle inside of yourself, stepping into an observer position, seeing things from a higher perspective, Mrs. or Mr. Giraffe, observing things from a bird's eye view or a giraffe's eye view. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into an observer position gives you a new, powerful perspective, giraffe, that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement caused by the moon card. It's too many emotions involved, too many feelings. Like you were allowing your feelings to dictate or determine what your calling was. So you were probably like, oh, because I love them, I'm meant to be with them. They were supposed to be my life. My feelings are determining my path, and that's not the case. You need to listen to your intuition, not your feelings. It's two different things. You now have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. The moon card is desire, emotional desires, desire for security, for familiarity, for validation. That's external to you, looking for someone else to be your son instead of you being your own son. Somebody could have an afflicted son or a fifth house. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. Right. People come and go. Experiences evolve from one state to another in a continual shifting and change, no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. You're being gently guided into the right direction, the right path. And being stripped of those external things that you're using to validate yourself is a way to put you on the right course or the right track. So this man dumped you, or this woman dumped you, lost your job, lost whatever. That was the universe's way of saying, no, you're in the wrong direction. You're supposed to be moving this way, not that way. Whatever you're looking for in these situations is feeding your ego. It's not feeding your spirit or your soul. So your ego had to be stripped. Number 22, intention. Deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. So you're making a decision, Two of Wands. Now you know what you want. You're choosing one wand. There's an Ace of Pentacles here. I'm focusing on one goal, one objective. I'm planting one seed at a time. Page of Swords. Open mind. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. You're going to receive some signs that you're on the right track, collective. Some signs and synchronicities. This could be emails, messages from people that are giving you some confirmation that you're on the right path. Could be even tarot card readings. Recognize that you are not the one who has to do all the work, however. Others help you to co-create reality. We talked about other people before asking for help. You may need help on this journey. Mentors, gurus, teachers, people who are like spiritual healers or readers, astrologers, people who are aware of what you have to do at this time. You may need help from them. Don't be afraid to seek help or utilize what's available on social media or the internet to help you on your journey. Okay. You connect to the power of your intention. You connect to the power of your intention, which is your calling. Sending it out into the field. Then allow for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead. Own the life you want to lead. And live deliberately with clarity and detachment. Get out of your feelings. Somebody, you got to get your feelings in check. Yeah. Your emotions are are getting in the way. Emotions could be fear, anxiety, self-esteem issues, sadness, depression. All that's irrelevant. Your feelings are irrelevant because you have to move forward and answer this call for your life, and your feelings are holding you back. They're not important. One more card. That's the Bone Collector, number 1 in reverse. The past has a way of repeating itself when you have not learned the lesson of the original situation. You're faced with this now because you've done this before. You've dealt with this issue before, right? It's not the first time you lost your job. Not the first time somebody turned you down or broke up with you. Not the first time you felt disappointed because you keep making the same mistake. And you're like subconsciously trying to avoid the call, which is really big. It must be huge because you're feeling the heft of it, the weight of it, and it's making you like insecure about your ability to execute this or to fulfill your purpose. You're subconsciously aware of it. Your intuition is telling you that something bigger is like in store for you, and you're avoiding it. You're afraid of it. The Bone Collector challenges you to see yourself as a whole being and not one who is perpetually trying to heal an old wound. The Moon card represents multiple cycles, repetitive cycles of the same old BS. Not learning your lessons. Allowing your feelings to dictate your actions and not your intellect or your wisdom or your intuition. Not your feelings. Just because you feel something doesn't mean it's real. So your feelings for this person were not real, or your feelings for your job or whatever you lost were not real. It wasn't giving you the validation that you really wanted. It was just giving you an ego boost, but you weren't really fulfilled in these situations. And you knew that. You knew that, but you were stubborn and afraid. And so you kept going in that same direction. And the universe said, nope, I got to take this person away from you, this job, this career, whatever you were using to hide behind, whatever you were hiding behind, I'm taking it away from you. And now you're exposed. With the clothes on your back, you have nothing left to hide behind. You must do this. It's okay. The universe got you. Like, you're not going to fail. I mean, you may have like little hiccups and little, mishaps and mistakes, but you're not going to fail because the universe has your back. You're doing the right thing. You may be afraid of failing. Like, oh, what if I'm not doing the right thing? No. If you've lost everything that you've gone after, then it means that you're on the right track. Or you were on the wrong track, sorry. So you were on the wrong path. That's why you lost your job, your relationship, your house, or whatever you were holding on to avoid doing this. You were on the wrong path. So the universe is showing you this, you're in the wrong direction. Let's move over here. Come to this side. Turn around. Move to the left. Turn the corner. And go in this direction. You'll repeat the past if you don't reclaim the things you believe were lost. You lost your self-esteem at some point in your life. You lost your self-worth. It's just lost. You got to rebuild that back. The information you seek lies in your history. Familiarity in this case isn't an invitation. Familiarity, the Moon card, my feelings. I feel safe doing the same old dance with somebody I don't really want to be with at a job I don't really like. Right? I feel safe here though because I'm used to I know what to expect. And I don't have to be as big as I am. I can be small in these small petty situations with this BS job or this BS career or this BS relationship. I don't have to be as big as I don't have to I don't have to answer my call. I don't have to answer my calling or be who I'm meant to be, which is you're going to have to do some work. So stop shying away from it. Stop being a coward or punk and do what you have to do. That's it. The information, okay. Familiarity in this case is not an invitation to dance the old dance once again. It is a call to retreat and choose differently. The bone collector has a message. If you do what you did, you'll get what you got. The Three of Swords. Two of Swords. Confusion. Disappointment. Her warning is delivered with kindness, for she has deep love and respect for you. She will protect you. So you're going to be protected, right? You're being gently coaxed into a different direction. You didn't get into a car accident, God forbid. You didn't get hurt and, sent to the hospital. You just had those things removed from your life. That's all. It was painful, but it could have been much worse. Okay, that's the last one. So, what is the collective's calling? Let me get some dice. Calling, purpose, path. What is the collective's calling, purpose, path? Jupiter in Virgo in the second house, so you may have a Leo rising. Virgo is the sign of service, of helping others. That would make sense. The second house deals with self-esteem. You have to heal your self-esteem too. Some of you guys could be in the healthcare profession, a psychologist, counselor, a herbalist. You could have a Leo sun, moon or ascendant, a Jupiter conjunct your midheaven. The midheaven is second, not midheaven, the north node, or the midheaven. So Virgo is about being practical, logical, responsible, humble. What else? Being of service to other people. Being organized. Being well studied. Taking this seriously. You got to value yourself enough to pour energy into yourself and to heal your self-esteem. You got to heal your self-esteem, collective. And in doing so, you'll be able to help other people to heal in whatever endeavor you're looking to get into. But this is being of service to help the collective heal. And the second house represents our self-esteem and our values. It's almost like you have to do this work to heal yourself so that you can, help the collective in the same way. So the process that you're going through right now to heal yourself is what you'll have to teach or share with others when you're done. So you're your own test subject, or your own pilot, or your own patient right now. You're being your own patient. So once you work on your issues and fix your own mess, you'll be able to help other people do the same thing. That's what's going on here. So this is physician, heal thyself. Once you heal yourself, you'll be able to help others in the same way. And that's the path. That's the guide. Those are the guideposts. So it's like your healing journey can be documented and sold. Or presented as a resource, like being a motivational speaker or a pastor or herbalist. You could heal your own body. You could have diseases, diabetes or obesity, whatever, and you're documenting how you healed yourself, how you healed your own issues, and that can be commodified in the future if you're concerned about financial security. And you should be, because we're on earth. You know, we need money. So I get that. So yeah, you'll be able to make money teaching people how to heal themselves in the way that you did. It could be financial healing, emotional healing, psychological healing, physical healing, spiritual healing. It doesn't matter. You're healing. You're being of service to others in this way. And this is where you're going to have lots of abundance. We got an earth house. What is number 2? An earth house and an earth sign. You're going to, this is page of earth, a page of pentacles. You're going to have a lot more abundance in the Ace of Pentacles. You're going to have a lot more financial abundance once you do this. You could be opening up a clinic or something, and that is where your prosperity lies. Helping other people in the ways that you have helped yourself. You're your first patient. So the universe is like, is showing you that while you're healing yourself, we're going to give you the tools you need to heal yourself. We're going to give you the resources. We'll give you the access to people, whatever you need to heal yourself so that you can share this with other people. And then you'll know you're on the right path. Definitely. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you want to order your own personal reading, you can click the link in my description box. I look forward to reading your comments. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.